Hey guys, this week Terry Edwards is joining me in the state of Kansas. He had a rough trip to say the least and may have had a few misses. So let's head out there and check it out.
Many times, record book bucks cause you to stray off the grid where few weekend warriors care to go. Hunters like Pete Alfano knows the quest for the best requires supreme skill, dedication, and the best gear. The ScentLok Headhunter system answers the call by providing superior scent control technology that's ready for almost any situation. An advanced softshell resists weather and remains tough and quiet under the most extreme conditions, while articulated arms, shoulders, and knees allow for maximum range of movement when it's on the line. ScentLok. Taste victory.
For thousands of years, bow hunters have struggled to see their arrows in flight and accurately hit their mark. Shed some light on your arrow flight with Xeon Fusion Vanes by Norway Industries. Ultra-bright edge glow technology carries light to the vane edges for unmatched visibility in all lighting conditions. Unlike heavy lighted nocks, Xeon Fusion Vanes steer with pinpoint accuracy, are Pope & Young approved and legal in all 50 states. Shed some light on your arrow flight. Xeon Fusion Vanes.
Well, Terry, that's just the way it goes sometimes. I guess that's why they call it hunting and not killing. But Terry wasn't the only person that had a little trouble with missing this last year. My good buddy Nick Tice and his friend Gary Halling had the same trouble. So let's head on down to Kansas again and get in the blind with them. And they had a little bit of trouble this morning.
Have you had it with undependable lighted nocks, ones with a mind of their own? Then try Nocturnal from Double Take Archery. Competitors' nocks are heavy and nearly twice the money. You don't wave a magnet or force your light switch at your house, do you? Nocturnal has a mechanical switch that turns on and off when you want. Period. Try Nocturnal, the dependable lighted nock.
Alright guys, last year's turkey season was just rough. We had a lot of misses. I mean, I even missed too. And that's just the way it goes. Like I said in the beginning, that's why they call it hunting and not killing. But let's now head down to Kansas again. And my good buddy Nick Tice, who you just saw, he's going to be in the blind with me. We're hunting turkeys again, and we got a whole bunch of them coming in right to the decoys on a run.
Alright, we're in Kansas here. Came out gobbles all around us this morning. Sitting on just a little strip of winter wheat here. We're looking out in the cornfield here. They come, they're just running. So I can hear them clucking, so we're gonna get ready. Alright, I shot one a little bit ago. Flew up in the air, kind of way down in the trees, and so we're gonna go down in the trees where he landed and see if we can find him. I think he's dead there, but we gotta go find him. So let's go. Right there. Not a big one, Jake, but a tiny beard, not much for spurs, but pretty white tail. So I guess that's one down. Still trying to get a few more, but tags and more tags, and we got turkeys everywhere, so we're gonna try to get a few more. Stick with us.
Well, it's been about 5 days. We put the Big and J Cube out there on the line beside everybody else's blocks. We're gonna let the trail cameras do the talking. We'll see which one the deer like to consume. And if my theory's correct, the Big and J Cube's gonna do its job, and this is gonna be cool. Check this out. days. That was a 25-pound cube, perfectly square. Now it looks more like a volleyball. 5 days time period. I would definitely say they're consuming on it. Let's see what the trail cameras have to say. $9,270 pictures in 5 days. 9,270 pictures on a deer block. That's pretty awesome. Let's go see which one the deer consume most. I have a bet, but we'll see. Well, we just got back to my office, went out and pulled the memory cards. We're doing the Pepsi challenge, our block versus our competitors' blocks. I tell you what, remember this when you watch this footage here. Our block is on your far right hand side, and I tell you what, the deer will tell you what they think. It's awesome. They're just consuming this block so hard. Our block is an attractant and it's a supplement, and the deer like them.
Well, that was an interesting morning for sure. I mean, these jakes just come in on a run. They had to come from at least 500 or 600 yards away. I mean, it was a pretty crazy morning. But after he shot the bird, it just kind of stood there for a while and took off flying, and we're really lucky we found it. While we were in Kansas, Nick and Cody were out in Iowa, and you know, they've been working really hard. It's the last day Nick can hunt before he heads down to Oklahoma on a hog hunt, and they finally get it done.
can hunt. I've missed 2 this morning already early. That I think my bow's shooting to the left a little bit because both of my first shots I missed them to the left. So this one I made sure I aimed a little right and I center punched him in full stride. He come around here and he worked his crick and he just wouldn't come into the decoys. I don't know what his deal it was, but it's all right. He's a 35-yard shot.
I'm not sure if I was or
Because
not.
he was strutting out there forever, dude.
I know. I'm not sure if I hit record though.
Alright, well folks, as you can see, this tom come in this morning after I already missed 2 toms a little bit earlier in the morning right away. But he come around this creek edge here and started coming in the decoys, full strut the whole way in, and he didn't want to commit into the decoys. I don't know why, but he just didn't like something, so he stayed out about probably 35 yards, and I took the shot after a while because he was going to get out of range and made it count, center punched him. It's May 14th, the last day I can hunt before I go into Oklahoma actually this evening for a hog hunt the next 5 days, so it's a good thing this big boy come in. He's not the biggest bird in the world, but he's a good 2-year-old. It's a good hunt, and we're tagged out here in Iowa.
Well, Nick, congrats on that great bird. He was a real nice one. He made a heck of a shot out there at 35, 40 yards, and that was just pretty sweet. Next week on Dream Chasers, we are going down to Kansas, and we're going to introduce you guys to our annual turkey camp. It's just a bunch of us going down there having fun. We do kill some birds, but mainly we just go down there and have fun. We're also going to show some hunts of some youth from our friends and family, and it's just going to be a good time. So join us next week and we'll see what happens.